These are 5 cheap surf brands that gear reviewers keep skipping over, even though every single one is a bargain hiding in plain sight. Over the next few minutes, I am going to walk you through why these companies got left off the review lists and why that silence has quietly been doing your wallet a favor. Let's start with the one that built an entire empire out of a Costco parking lot. Wavestorm is made by AGIT Global, a Taiwanese company that specializes in foam. Back in 2006, they ran an experiment that sounds insane on paper. They dropped around 400 blue 8-foot boards into 10 Costco stores across California, priced them at $99.99, and waited to see if anybody would bite. People bit hard. In that first decade alone, according to Surfer Today, Wavestorm moved well over 100,000 boards. A GIT Global's Matt Zelinskas told the Los Angeles Times that the company is closing in on selling more than 1 million of them across the globe. Every board shipped with a leash and fins included, which meant a total beginner could walk out of a warehouse store and paddle into the ocean the same afternoon. Serious surfers sneered, of course, and the board earned the nickname the best worst board of all time. But then, Jamie O'Brien rode one straight into Pipeline in 2011, and the sneering got a lot quieter. Now the twist nobody saw coming is Costco stopped selling Wavestorm at that magic $99 price back in 2020, swapped to a different manufacturer, and the board that basically invented the modern foamy craze got shown the door, replaced by a Jerry Lopez soft top from California Surf Copen. You can still grab one on Amazon or in real surf shops, where they run roughly $215 to $360 depending on the model. Zelinskas summed up the whole philosophy in 4 words: the ocean is for everyone. That same everyone energy is exactly what fuels brand number 2, and this one turned a joke board into a pro's plaything. Catch Surf started in 2007 when George Arzente, a former New York real estate developer, took a 1-year surf sabbatical and decided the industry was too stiff for its own good. He teamed up with bodyboard legend Tom Morey, and in August of 2009, they released the Beater, a stubby little soft top designed for carefree beach days rather than magazine covers. Arzente put it plainly when he said they simply wanted a cool board that worked no matter what the conditions threw at it. But serious surfers treated it as a punchline, a toy for goofing around in the shore break rather than real equipment. The joke stopped being a joke fast. Their Odysea log, an 8-foot cruiser packing 86 liters of float, now retails from $399.99. It is built with triple wood stringers, a slick bottom, and removable high-performance fins that let it actually surf. Look at who rides for them, and the picture gets clearer, because the roster includes Jamie O'Brien, Kalani Robb, Taj Burrow, and Blair Conklin. Reviewers file Catch Surf under Fun Novelty and move on, which is precisely how a board this capable stays this affordable. Number 3 might be the purest gold mine on this entire list, and most American surfers have literally never heard of it. Olion is the in-house surf brand of Decathlon, the French sporting goods giant. It launched in 2017, with products hitting shelves the following year. The name itself is a little Basque poem, stitching together Ola meaning wave, with Ian meaning within. What makes this one wild is the operation behind it. Decathlon runs a design center on the French Basque coast in Hendaye that stretches across 4,500 square meters and employs 200 people, half of them engineers, designers, and prototypers who file more than 10 patents and cook up more than 1,000 prototypes every single year. That's not a department store afterthought. That's a serious research lab. And the prices are almost comical. Their entry foam board sells for around $99. The cheapest 7-foot foamy comes in under $95 with a leash and fins thrown in. And their step-up 500 model at 7'8" lands near $200, which one comparison site clocked at roughly half the price of a Catch Surf. So what's the catch? Durability is where the arguments start. A competitor called Prism claims the 500 uses standard polystyrene foam that lasts 1 to 2 seasons and stays sensitive to UV rays. One Decathlon customer reported the nose delaminating after just 3 sessions. and a reviewer at Foamy Crew found a board still bleeding water a full 24 hours after surfing it. For the price of a nice dinner, though, plenty of people happily make that trade. Brand number 4 doesn't just skip the reviewers, it skips the entire concept of being a brand. Neat Essentials launched in 2013 out of Torq, Australia, founded by designer Ryan Scanlon, who had previously served as a senior vice president of global products at the world's largest surfing company. He looked at what a premium wetsuit actually costs to make versus what it sells for, and the gap disgusted him. Their whole slogan tells you everything, because they say Neat Essentials is not a brand, it's a supply network. Here's how the trick works. They strip out the retail stores, marketing budgets, logos, packaging, swing tags, wholesale markups, and sponsored athletes, then pass every dollar of that savings straight to you. The suits use Blue Sign-approved limestone-based neoprene and even ship in compostable bags, historically running about 260 Australian dollars for a standard 3-2 steamer, while comparable name-brand suits cost roughly double. Product development runs through big wave charger Laurie Towner, and the brand keeps company with free surfers like Torq and Martin, none of whom you'll see plastered across billboards. The one honest warning is sizing. Since the suits run a touch small and the company itself tells you to size up, no logo, no hype, no retail markup, just neoprene that works. Which brings us to the 5th and final name, the one that quietly out-engineers boards, costing 3 times as much. Torq comes out of Germany, founded by Sebastian Wenzel, a longtime windsurf shaper who had been carving boards for Fanatic since 1995. Development kicked off around 2011. The brand launched in 2012, and Wenzel distributes it worldwide through the International Surf Alliance, a network of 7 distributors he had assembled in 2010. The boards themselves get built in Taiwan at the Playmaker factory, the same solar-powered plant that produces snowboards for Rome, Nitro, and Head. Their construction combines an EPS core with biaxial fiberglass, epoxy resin, and a proprietary outer layer they call shield skin. And the result is a board they describe as nearly indestructible. As of July 2026, a fun model starts around $425, a fish begins near $435, and a longboard opens around $495, all of which undercut a hand-shaped custom by a mile. This is not some sleepy budget outfit either. Between 2024 and 2026, they rolled out what they call the world's first EPS and epoxy pre-preg surfboard, plus a collaboration with none other than Channel Islands. Molded epoxy just does not carry the same cachet as a shaper's signature, so the reviewers glance right past it, and durable performance keeps sitting there underpriced. And there's your list of Goldmines, 5 brands the review circuit keeps quietly skipping. Wavestorm proved a foam board from a warehouse store could sell 1 million units. Catch Surf turned a novelty into a pro's toy. Olayan hides a 200-person research lab behind $99 price tags. Neat Essentials deleted the entire idea of branding to cut your wetsuit bill in half. And Torq builds nearly bulletproof epoxy in the same factory as your snowboard. The reason you rarely see them in the big reviews has almost nothing to do with quality, and almost everything to do with where they sell and how little they spend shouting about themselves. Skip the hype, follow the value, and the ocean truly is for everyone. If this spoke to you, hit like and subscribe.